Oh no, it looks too complicated. No, it's not. You boom. You make this blocky thing and the computer software turns it into this. Yeah. Hands. Who doesn't like some hands? Ooh. We're going to do the hands. Zoom out. As you can see, a reference does not have hands. Oh, by the way, don't know what I'm clicking? Down left. All right, so we have to grab new reference for hands. I'm going to grab this one I made a long time ago. Make sure you have this one selected, slash on the numpad. Make sure you have it selected, Alt S, Alt R, Alt G. Hold down the middle mouse button and Alt to snap into views. Then rotate, then do Control to snap to views. All right, and on numpad to zoom in. And after that, click on this picture icon and make sure you select these two. All right, we're only going to show an axis. All right, now we're going to go to Add Mesh Cylinder. Click right here. We're going to do 8 vertices. All right, and after that, we're in object mode right now, going to edit mode. All right, and just hold down Z to go to wireframe, then S, then Control to do exact measurements. But since our reference is off balance, we're going to have to do that first. Let me show you how to do that right now. Make it so it's kind of in the middle. Doesn't have to be too perfect. Well, that's about good. All right, now click on your cylinder, then go right here, then go right here. All right, and just S to scale. About there-ish. Bring it down. S, Z. What about S, Z? About there, sounds fine. All right, now I'm going to select this half. Make sure on the Z mode when we do that, X faces. Then make sure you do these two faces. Go to the wrench, add modifier, mirror. Then just select these two, then shrink it. All right, now we go to the bottom one, click this, hold down Shift, click this, then F. Then do Control R, put one in the middle, then click this, then this, FF. All right, now we can add 2 loop cuts, Control R, 2. All right, this is where it's going to bend, not the joints. GG-ish. It's kind of hard to tell what stuff is. All right, and do Control R. This is going to be the fingernail. So let's do that right now. Click this. E, right click to let go. S to scale, about there. See, Alt S to kind of just bring it in a little bit. Push it up about there. E, right click, let go. And just bring it out. About like one whole unit over. After that, add a new modifier, subdivision surface. Make sure it's like this, then this. So now we see the finger, it is forming. The avatar we are making has sharp nails. So we're going to add sharp nails. Just select these. Just pull it down. Oh, about there, that sounds fine. And see, select that. Select these. Kind of push them out and go in. See. Oh yeah, if you don't have this, select right here. And now you select it. Alt, click this. Shift E. So that will sharpen it if that's what you want. See, it sharpens it, and after that, just bring this up a little bit. Let's click this. See, click this. To also push this in to have this look that's coming out. Depending on what you want. All right. And now we are going to click this off so you can see what we are doing. And just push this along, makes this kind of ramp. Now let's click on it, see how it makes this ramp, how it's making a finger point, what we want. After that, click this, then this. Make sure you're on, just do Control R, add one right here, Control R, add one right here. Click this, Control B. Let's do about there, sounds good. Now after that, select this, then this, and just, let's see. Select this. Alt S, just a tiny bit. Now do smooth modifier, do a tiny bit more, not too much though. See how it's, I think push a little bit in. There you go. Now a finger is forming. Now let's see, click this off, Control R, brain froze. All right, and move it about. Let's see, GG, after that, GG, move it right there, then move it up. So this could be way straight, just Alt S, about right there. Let's kind of make sure it's not too close. All right, so get out of here, go into object mode, apply the mirror, just do apply. Now when we go back, edit mode, you can just select L and just Shift D. Make sure you have this right here and just S to scale and just, it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be good. Just kind of match it up. Match it to reference. Set D, put it right here. All right, now we can do the thumb. Just Shift D, put it right here. And let's get rid of, let's see, the thumb could be tricky. We get rid of the first digit though. Click this off, see more we are doing, just X and faces. All right, now we have this. Rotate, before we do that, rotate 45. Before we do that, we just do rotate the Z-axis 45. Rotate the Z-axis negative 45. It's kind of at a weird angle. If you look at your own finger of how it bends naturally. A little bit more than that. Oh, wait a minute. So look at your own hand as reference. Actually puts it being more like that. Wait a minute, is it? It's hard for me to tell. It's supposed to be, it puts a good kind of in more. Well, let's do that for now. All right. Get bigger, make it about right there, I guess. All right, now it's time for the next scene. Everything's up. All right, let's do it. And S, what about right here-ish? Right here sounds good. Then do this in between both of them. And then just do this one way out, about right here-ish. And the thumb, like this, just kind of Alt S it right there-ish. Kind of right there. We don't want to mess it too much right there. Then have this selected. It is a thumb. Thumbs look weird. And I don't like how these are forming at the end, so I'm going to click each one. So you have individual origins and that's selected, and S. That. See, it does natural groove, but also watch out for your fingernails. So I won't do too much. For me, I think that's probably good. All right, and also the thumb. Now see the comparison. I think that looks good. And just select the whole thing, Shift E, just put it down to 0. I think I like both looks, but it's up to you. All right, and make sure you have face select, edge select, then that, and all right, let's click these, then F, click this, FF, click this, F, FF, click this, then this F, FF. All right, Alt left click this, E, about there-ish, Control R, out on right here. Then after that, let's click this right here, connect the thumb to this F. And click this, then F. Then Alt, then left click. We make sure this all flows. That's really important for all to flow. After that, to go to face. Then we do C. You can scroll up and down if you want to. Just click, 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 click. Right click, click, go. E, right click, click, go. S, and Control to do it about. That sounds good. Then do Alt S, about right there-ish. That sounds good. Let's go to the point select thingy. Control R, out and right here. Alt S, one way or another. Then E, let go. E, let go. Then click this, F, click this, F, click this, F. And just smooth it out a bit. Okay, select that, F, and just kind of make sure you can even see it. All right, it's there. All right. Alt S, no, Alt and left click. I'm tired. Okay, and just E to put it up to right there. Make sure you have this selected. This, M at center, this, M at center, this, M at center, left click this, then shift, M at center. And let's do the same thing up here. M at center. Then we're going to do, we have this selected, M at center. And we could do this, M at center, this, M at center. All right. Kind of bring this a little bit up. All right, Alt left click this, then E, about right there, S, Z, 0, S, X, oh, right there, S, probably better. All right, now we got 15, we need to go to 14. So we're gonna select this, M at center, select this, M at center. And move this out. About right there-ish. After that, click this, see how everything's coming along. Yeah, things are forming. Click this and see what happens. We can do X edge. We can get a 4 right here. Click this, I'm at center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 isn't necessarily the best. You don't want 5s. Click M at center. And all right, then let's test it out. You still want a natural flow. So you can get that. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's up to you. Alt left click. We have 14. That's what we need. We need 14. All right. Just click this. Alt shift click this. All this. This. Just GG about right there-ish. And click these. Then GG. Then Control R, about right here. It's about halfway. So we have enough geometry. All right, and just click this. Right click, smooth a bit. Put it back up as the scale. All right, we got 14. We need to put it to 8. So I'm going to teach you some neat tricks. But before we do that, actually, let's do it right now. Just click this. GG, then right, do it over here as well. GG, F. Now let's do it right here. GG, F. Then Alt left click. We add 8. We need to make sure it floats correctly though, because sometimes it can look weird. Let's do E. Put this right here. And click this. Just looking at the cons. Because we have a star right here. I don't know if I want that. What is a star, you might ask? It happens if everything is not spread out correctly. No, we do not want that. Just Control Z. Okay, we want this one over here. And we want this one over here, GG, then F. Then we want this one right here, GG, then F. So we have a barrier point that keeps it separate. That's what we want. Then click it. Then click this, left click this. Then E. Now looks a lot better. Not done yet though. And just kind of GG, 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 wait, victory, GG. Want everything kind of spread out. Like that. Right click, circle. And if you don't have circle tool, so if you go right click over here, if you don't have loop tools, go to edit, preferences, add-ons, and just type in loop. Right there, loop tools. All right. All right, and just kind of scatter stuff out. Make sure everything, try to make everything scattered. GG. Want it evenly spaced out. It helps a lot. All right. And now we're going to do sculpting. Before we do that, let's go to object mode, right click, shade smooth. So I have a hand forming, then after I go back, and it's just supposed to be out more. All right, then let's do this. Then click this, and a hand is forming. It needs meat, a little thin. So let's do the bubble tool, do about 5, just hold down Control to do 5, then just go away. You just keep adding and it makes it thicker. Let's do a palm right here, add some back here, need some meat over here. See, adds meat. Meat is what we want. See, it's up to you how you want the hand to look like. It's supposed to be cartoonish, so I want it to be more simplistic. But I still want to make sure there's enough meat. Let's see. I want to be careful adding it right here. Let's go out of here. Let's click these. Make sure you have this selected. And just put it about right there-ish. All right, now we're going to do some joining. Like this, M at center, this, M at center, this, M at center, M at center, like this, M at center, M at center. All right, and click this. All right, right click. Smooth vortex. All right, that smooths it a bit. And all right, go to sculpt mode again. After I can use the grab tool. Cool thing about the grab tool is it can kind of grab it out. See? Do the spot you want. Kind of go in. It's actually quite neat. So right here, for example, I need more meat right here. I need less right here, then more up here. Yeah, see? Okay, as far as the thumb goes, it just depends what you want for the thumb. Okay, click this. You can make it longer. I think I might do that, make it one thing longer. Up to you though. And just test stuff out. Okay, thumb has a weird angles. It's a little bit too aggressive. Maybe that. Like you have to put it somewhere. Let's see, this makes it looks good to you. See that? Make sure it looks good. Click this, see what it looks like. It can be quite hard, like really hard. Is you reference as well what is somewhat honest. This is more out, a little bit more out, so it doesn't have to be that relaxed. See, put it back in a little bit. Getting this right here. I do not like this. What is damaging this? Oh, it's this right here. Just click this. Dissolve. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4s. Okay, now it looks better. Make sure these are selected. All right. Now, as far as these ones, for example, you can get rid of these, but the problem is it gets rid of the cool bump, and you want that. For the thumb, I just want smooth, so I kept it. Let's turn this off. Kind of zoom everything out. All right, and things are forming, and I think that's about it. I want to be more simplistic, and the fingers are bugging me a little bit. So we can just click this, click this. Alt S. Alt S can help, but it can also make it look weird if you don't do it right. So turn this off. Turn it back on. Get this twist right here with the fingernails. Turn this off. See, do you want the fingernails that way? Okay, click this, and it's up to you. It's always been a long time making it thinner or thicker. I want to follow the reference. So it's going to be about that, but still going to have some inflections. Except for the thumb. The thumb's a freak nature. I'm going to leave that how it is. I do not like these fingers. Not click this. They go thinner later, but not supposed to be thicker in some spots and thinner in some spots. Also, it can have natural curve. So if you do that, for example, it does make it look more natural-ish. You can do that right now. Just push a little bit. See that? Right there, it's like that. Then like that, it gets a natural curve. It looks better. Same thing with the thumb. No, maybe not the thumb. Like this, give it a once over. Make it look as pretty as you want. For me, click this off. And click this. Then GG to kind of put where you want. For me, probably right there. And that would be right there for me. I don't want the geometry that stressed out though. There. All right, and that works for me. All right, now it's time to connect it to the body. I'm going to show you how to do that. See, go right here. Do slash and numpad to go out. So now here where my body is. And just kind of rotate it. Go right here-ish. And put it where it needs to go. Also have it, see, follow along with the reference-ish. And rotate -45. Put it right here-ish. Then just rotate it like it would with the arm. And see, Ironmouse kind of goes like that. More relaxed pose. So actually I want to push this in a little bit more. Let's see what that does. All right. Look, make sure you have your hand selected, shift, click your body, Control J. And after that, go in, just click everything, Alt N, reset vectors. And after that, all right, where you want it, just Alt click this, X, vortex, then click this, Alt, then click this, I'll click this, then right click bridge. Like that, see what's happening. Just delete this, see what it looks like. All right. Now we need to spend time to fix it. Okay, reference art. Or no one right here, I guess. All right, click this. Make sure it's connected. Make sure it also looks good. And starting to see some patterns. Turn off your smoothing. It's Alt S. And bring it out. We need to break down this shape if it has a stiff shape. See, it's a little bit more stiff again. Now let's do it. It's a lot better. And see our hand. Usually hands be pushed down a little bit-ish. We can't see it there. I'll make it a little bigger. All right. Look at your own hand, for example, for reference. Just kind of, and see, well, what are you doing here? Click this again and just do dissolve. Is that another one in there? All right. GG. GG. And after that, let's see what's going on. Just click this. And yeah, starts to form. Make sure it's more straight than it hits. Trying to follow the reference. For example, it looks like Ironmouse has more meat right here. It's also at an angle, so it makes it hard. S. Let's turn on this. Let's click this. It's just always up to you. Look at your hand. It goes thick, then it goes really long for a while. So for example, we have this long tube of nothingness. Since we don't have a T-pose, it makes it extremely difficult because it's not just flat, it's flat and at an angle from multiple angles. So it makes it very hard. Imagination, our brains are melting. Let's see, about that long. Okay, that makes it look better because this point is supposed to be really long. All right, then turn off this and give it a good look over. Good faces. Click this off. Turn this off, kind of. See? And that looks about good enough. You can always tweak it on your own time and make it look good as you want. So select the whole thing, Alt N, reset vectors. So yeah. I want the finger to be a little bigger, so I'm going to click on it. Just do C to select it. S, then Control once. Have that bring it about right here. Then yeah, I like it about like that. The tail and the wings and the horns are next.